So at the end of 2017, I did this super long Twitter thread about how I stay productive and set goals for my upcoming year, and lots of people asked if I would show them rather than tell them about it, and so I finally made a video of my process. Can you believe it? Check it out. So this is my journal. Duh. It's from Paper Source, which do not sleep on Paper Source, but also don't go in there because you will spend all of your time and all of your monies. I like an unlined journal. I don't like lines. Lines are the worst. I separate my journal into 4 sections: personal, professional, health, and finances. And then what I do is I just jot down anything that I think applies to those sections. You might want to do these on their own separate pages. In the interest of aesthetics, I put them on one page for this sample demonstration, but it's nice to give yourself space so that you can add things to it over time and not be confined to a tight little space. So for example, under personal, I put things like keep the apartment clean, more date nights with Patrick, laundry, which sounds kind of amorphous, but I really suck at doing laundry and I tend to just buy more underwear instead of doing laundry. Clean out my closet. For health, I want to drink more water. I'm trying to work out 3 days a week. I'm pulling back a little bit. I think I was working out too much and I was tired all the time. So 3 days is the way to go. I'm trying to go to bed by 10:30 p.m., cut back on alcohol. Finances, thinking about getting a business manager, trying to be about that big girl lifestyle. I really want to buy property. Brownstone in 2019, a question mark. I'm putting it into the universe. I need to stop eating out. That also goes under health, but the shit also gets very expensive. I need to get on top of my student loans. This is just whatever. Cut back on taking Ubers. Again, big girl panties means taking the train. For health, maybe do some yoga, question mark. My girlfriend Shamika loves yoga and I'm trying to be about her lifestyle. I tried to do this 100 push-up challenge years ago and I couldn't do 1 push-up, but now that I can do a handful of push-ups, I'm trying to do this 100 push-up challenge. Switch it up more, just trying different types of workout regimens. I did boxing recently and I loved it, even though made me a little bit worried for my nails. Under professional, I want to produce more. I want to direct. I want to do, or direct question mark. I want to do more voiceover work, collaborate. I want to take my Instagram to the next level. I want to do more Instagram lives, more Facebook lives. I want to maybe do some merch. I also want to be a New York Times best-selling author. Healer. Now you're probably thinking, New York Times best-selling author? That means you need to write a book, girl. Well, wouldn't you know it? That's what I did. I wrote a book. It's called, well, that escalated quickly, Memoirs and Mistakes of an Accidental Activist. It's a collection of personal stories and advice all about communication online and offline. And the idea is that the internet is an amazing place and a terrible place for important conversations. And I would know because I have literally made every mistake you could possibly make. So much so that I literally wrote the book on it. My dream is to be on that New York Times bestseller list in May when the book comes out. And so what I like to do when I set goals for myself is essentially work backwards. So I say, I want to be a New York Times bestseller. The book comes out May 22nd, 2018. What do I have to do in order to get there? So I just page vomit, word vomit, idea, goal vomit. So things like sell a shit ton of books, which is pretty obvious, right? But then how do I sell all of those books? Well, I'm going to go on a book tour. I'm going to go to New York and have a sit down with Hey Friend Hey. I'm going to go to LA and sit down with Shameless Maya and Marie Forleo, and Chicago with Lovey Ajayi, Miami, question mark. Who should I sit down with? San Francisco, still don't know who I'm going to talk to for my book tour, and DC. Maybe I'll do more cities. Please tell me in the comments where else I should go. Also going to be really important to get pre-sales. So I'm working on a new website that's designed by Chris Did It, who did my last website or my current website. She's amazing. WTEQbook.com is where you can pre-order, but pretty soon it's going to be all beautiful with all my tour dates and merch, and it's just going to be really cute. So all of these things are going to help me get on that New York Times bestseller list, like doing giveaways and more college speaking gigs and the importance of Instagram Live and Facebook and blurbs for the book. And I have blurbs on blurbs. I got Issa Rae, Alana Glazer, Larry Wilmore, Jake Tapper, John Green, John Lovett from Love It or Leave It, Van Jones, Janet Mock, Lovey Ajayi, Lindy West. I'm also going to work on behind the scenes videos, quote graphics, which my amazing social media intern Crystal is doing. Really trying to get on top of that newsletter, gifts, making promos, and pushing that hashtag, So this is going to be the way that I can check things off and make sure that I stay focused towards my goal of getting on that New York Times bestseller list. The book comes out May 22nd, 2018, but you can pre-order right now. If you don't know, now you know. It'll make me really happy if you do that for me. So now that I'm done with shameless book promo, what I always do is every month I look back at those goals that I've set for myself and I pick a few things out of there. You don't want to load up your monthly or weekly list with a ton of goals that are going to make you feel overwhelmed. So I just pick a few things from each area and then I write them down for the month. So I'm going to say March, I'm not drinking alcohol this month. I'm trying to get voiceover work, so maybe I'll get a coach. I'd put acting class on my list. So I wrote down some options for that class. My friend Shamika has a coach and so does Michelle, so maybe I'll hit them up. I actually ended up signing up for an acting class recently, so I'm super excited about that. I'm trying to work out 3 days a week, so maybe I'm going to go to yoga with Shamika. I'm going to go to Soul Cycle with Michelle. I actually did that today, which is why I'm so winded and tired. And then every day, I don't write in my journal every single day, but when and if I do write in my journal, I might scribble down some things that happened for the day, but then also look at those goals that I set for myself and say like, yes, I actually signed up for Scene Study 101. I did go to the gym this morning, just so I can kind of keep track of where I'm at. And I will do this for the whole month. And then at the end of the month, it feels really nice to look back on that list of goals that I set for myself and check things off. So there you have it. How I set up my journal to stay productive and on task, a little book promo up in there. I've been doing this for about 5 years and it has helped me so very much. Shout out to my big sis and really good friend Suzanne for introducing me to this method. Tell me in the comments what are some things that you do to stay on task, and don't forget to pre-order my book. Well, that escalated quickly. Memoirs and Mistakes of an Accidental Activist at WTEQbook.com. It comes out May 22nd. I'm going on tour, New York, LA, DC, San Francisco, Chicago, but I might add more cities. Will I see you on tour? Tell me in the comments where else I should go. Oh, I forgot Miami. How could I forget my home state of Florida? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you when I see you on the internet. Okay, bye.